Hello there, my name is Megan, and today I'm going to be reviewing Dragon Age: The Calling. So this is the second book in the Dragon Age book series, and in this one, the Grey Wardens go and see King Marek about joining the Grey Wardens on an expedition thing, because the woman who is the commander thing of the Grey Wardens, um her brother has gone to do his calling, which is where the Grey Wardens get corrupted and start turning into ghouls. Their skin goes all black and everything, and they go crazy. Um, so she was having visions or something, or dreams that her brother had got kidnapped by Darkspawn, which is who the Grey Wardens kill. I mean, you'll know this if you've played the games. Um, so then they want King Marek because in the first book, The Stolen Throne, he had gone down into the deep roads, and they were passing through the area that he was at, which I mean, kind of stupid that they were asking him to bring them because I mean, it, one, the place could have changed or collapsed because it's all underground, and two, how the hell is he supposed to remember when this was I don't know, it was supposed to be 5 or 10 years ago or something. So Lil Gain was also briefly in the book, and he was saying don't go down there. This is stupid. Um, and then it was so cool because we got to see the architect who was in Dragon Age Awakening. I really enjoyed that part of it, and seeing more of him, and because he can talk. He's a darkspawn who can talk, which I think is super cool. And he was trying to get this Grey Warden guy. I can't remember his name now, but he was trying to get him to join and fix things sort of. So he was telling him the plan. Um, so basically, all these people, I can't remember how many there were quite a lot. They go off to this Deep Roads expedition, and Mark goes with them. Also there was Fiona, who is in briefly in Dragon Age Inquisition. She is Alistair's mother, who he's a companion in the first game, and he can cameo depending in the second and third game, just depending on your choices. So that was really cool seeing her and how Mark and her interacted because Mark is Alistair's father. Um, oh, that's a bit of a spoiler for the first game. Whoopsie, sorry about that. Hope you've already played it. I mean, it was out 12 years ago nearly. Um, so I really enjoyed this book. It was quite tense. I actually really like seeing more about the Darkspawn. I thought that was really cool. And seeing all the interactions. The only thing I would say was there were a lot of characters who went down into the deep road, so it was kind of a little bit hard to care about them because I just felt that there were a lot. Although that it did start getting less, so it was easier to tell who was who, but I did find that slightly confusing. Um so there was Genevieve the commander. I quite liked her. Her She was the one who had the brother who had been kidnapped by a darkspawn and was talking to the architect. Then there was Utha. I thought she was very distinctive. She was a dwarf who was one of the Silent Sisters. I think it's something they have a vow where they're not going to talk. So she was using sign language, which I thought was pretty cool. And then there were a few others. There was one who had either boyfriend or husband. I quite like those two. But I don't really remember much about them, to be honest. I just remember there was those two, and they were either dating or married, um, and there was one who was, I can't, was it Avar or something you call it? So he was there as well. He was possibly the one with a husband or boyfriend. I'm not 100% sure. It's a while since I read this. Um, so I thought really interesting seeing more about the Darkspawn and their plan, because when I played Awakenings, I did not know the architect's full plan. I just knew that he wanted to bring peace between the Darkspawn and the humans, elves, and dwarves. I did not know the full plan, so that quite shocked me, and I discovered it. I was like, "What? This is crazy." Um, so I thought that was the most interesting part. I thought there was a lot of action again. Oh, Oh my, I forgot to actually say this. This is so cool. But there was a young Duncan who is in the first game. He was in it. I thought that was really cool. But it actually surprised me what his character was like, because in the game he's like very serious and like seems very like mature and like responsible. Whereas in this, he was like young and like he stole stuff, and you could see that like he had like a not so good past, to be honest. He didn't do anything like terrible, just stealing stuff. So that actually quite surprised me, because I genuinely thought Duncan was like some, honorable man who had joined the Grey Wardens for the honor, but no. So I thought that was cool, like learning more about his background. Oh, also Uther, I think she was in Dragon Age Awakening. I think she was like with the architect, so that was cool. Um, See, I did enjoy this book. The only other thing I didn't like was they were in the deep roads an awful lot, and the only thing is like I do not like the deep roads. Like I find when I play the games, I find them very boring. Um, so it was kind of not nice, because I prefer like in books to have like loads of scenery rather than just underground. And it's like this is a bit claustrophobic now, but I did really enjoy the book, so I would give it 4 out of 5 stars. Because I did think it was really cool seeing all the different characters, and finding out more about the Darkspawn. That was like my favorite part, to be honest, and seeing more of the architect. I thought, oh, that was really cool. So I'd love to know, what did you think of this book? And also, I hope you enjoyed the video. If there are any other books or comics or anything you want me to review, please let me know. And thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Bye bye.